Quiet on the set, I think.
Hey, it's 2 p.m. real time. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you are around the world. Welcome to Kilroy's World. Hey, welcome to the menagerie. Why am I like this? I don't know. Just because I didn't want to move the camera. Woo! Oh, and here is who is this? This is Moohugs, and she's got some form of feline furry.
This furry is Frederick, and I'm just here to say hi. I'm working on a test for me because I'm taking some classes. So I'm just going to be hanging out on my porch until it starts raining, and then I'll go inside. Thank you all for being here to support Kilroy's World. Off to you, Paul.
Good to see you, Moohugs.
Good to see you, sir.
Hold on. I was putting the clock back up the wall.
Well, now we know what time it is. It's time for him to get another one.
It's howdy doody time.
The first.
He needs to get a watch, is what he
Say it
needs.
again, Paul.
Say what? I said it's howdy doody time.
All right. Welcome, Paul.
Thank you.
How you doing?
I'm doing.
Good.
Just trying to stay out of trouble.
Any new things that you got going on?
Well, I did make a project for our friend Matt Haas.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He asked me to make a 3D print of Marcus. Oh, what is it? Marcus Aurelius, or I can't remember. But anyway, let me bring it up here and I'll show it to you.
All right.
If I can figure out how to screen share.
Why don't you ask Paul how to screen share?
How do we
I'm
screen
getting
share?
pretty good at it, believe it or not.
Paul knows
I'm
what to
getting
do.
pretty good at it. Let's see here. Let me get this
Welcome, John.
over there. And then I can share screen. And I can go to that. And I can go to that. And I can go to that. And it should be coming your way. All you got to do is put it up on the screen.
It is up on the screen. Yes.
There it is.
Very good.
So I 3D printed that for Matt.
That's awesome.
And it came out quite well. I was really happy with it.
I like it. I like it. I think he'll be very happy with it too. Does he know yet?
Yeah. Just say what?
Does he know yet?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've sent him a picture of it and I got it all boxed up ready to ship off tomorrow.
Yeah, actually he did mention that on his show yesterday or a couple days ago. Yeah, because I'll catch it after I get up in the mornings. If I get up early, I can see his show. If I can't, if I don't get up early, then I can't. So.
Well, same with me. If I get up early, I catch his show, and if I don't get up early, then I can't.
Right, that does look cool, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Let me stop sharing here, and let me get rid of this, and let me bring up another one.
Is it still at pause screen, MChat?
It's let me bring up this one.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Paul, let me wipe this.
Okay.
One.
There. How's it? Gives you an idea how big it is.
Hey, banana for scale! Oh my gosh! Very good.
Chiquita bananas too.
It is, isn't it? Yes, yes.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
industry
So
standard.
the
The
industry
industry standard.
standard. Yeah. So that gives you an idea how big it is. So
Wait a minute, wait a
anyway,
minute. Keep it clean.
yeah. So anyway, it it tomorrow it will be on its way to them.
Okay.
That's all.
Working in the background here. MChat should be able to see the screen that I'm seeing, and it shouldn't be paused anymore. MChat is sitting in the Discord. I guess while she plays Ark. Yeah, I see it there. Okay, yeah. All right. So there's Paul. All right, good deal, Paul. Thank you very
Yep.
much. Uh, Moohugs, do you have anything else to say?
Just thank you for being here. And no, I'll be talking to myself, so I'll be muted out because I'm reading and trying to parse
As
what
long as
I'm
you
reading.
as long as you don't answer yourself, you're all set.
Oh, no, the cats do that for me. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
And so John from What If I Could, the infamous John that Jeff always talks about, is this project ever going to be finished? Well, I imagine if ever is infinity, yes.
Okay, make your screen larger. Thank you.
We're seeing Moohugs. Let me see. Let me make this screen larger. So this is what I'm working on, John, as you know. Okay, so almost as bad as me. I believe I still have a couple of projects. No, John, not as bad as you. Worse than you. Okay? Not as bad. Worse, buddy. I even have been titling my streams hashtag unfinished projects. And I have multiples of them. But this one's the one I chose to try to complete. I have completed some between now and 5 years ago, but this one I'm trying to finish up. But yeah. So anyway, hey, welcome to the menagerie, John. All right. So what I've got here is the Lady Washington. Can you guys hear me okay over here? I
Oh
don't
yeah,
want it
you're
yelling.
fine.
Okay. It's either that or the microphone on the laptop. But anyway, this thing, and I thought this would be a good idea. That's right. That's right. But it's just hashtag unfinished projects, John. That's all it is. So this is where I'm at right now, guys. Okay. Let me just give you a little bit of a rundown. Let me see. Let me look at the. Yeah, I guess that's. So I started doing the uh, the railing the railing in the back, okay, and on the sides. I had it all up in here, and then I started looking at the actual ship, and the actual ship did not look like this, even though I was trying to get it back here to look like that. So I decided to rip it all out and put in what it really should be, which is this rail here, like that, all the way back, with this up here, like so. And I did the color just to kind of accent it a little bit, so that it would stick out a little more. So here's the top piece. So this is actually the front piece in the front, right there. Okay, and then I started to do these planks like this, and I may actually end up taking these apart if it doesn't work out the way I planned. This one is going to be on the other side at the same point, and this one will of course be on top, and then the same thing as because that actually goes like that anyway, and the same thing as the other side with this one here, like this. Okay, something like this. I don't know. Actually, it looks like I've used this one, but anyway, I'll repaint it. I'll fix it up. But that one will be the other side, the same as that. Which will mean that I'll have to tear these rails out, and I used a laser on various different spots. This is definitely a laser cut right here, John. Um, I had to.
Laser.
I did on this. I cut that on the laser, and then I came back in
Laser.
and used a scroll saw to cut that right there like that. Kind of has a little bit of a turn. So I did use scroll saw on this. And John, when I first started this, I was actually using the CNC. I don't have. Yeah, I do have it. Some of these, this was the prior version of this. Some of these were, ooh, that might be a good thing to keep since I already bent it. Some of these were cut on the CNC, and I think I have cut some of these. Yeah, and and some of these. See, I think that was a CNC cut right there. That one there. All right, but as you can see, they're a little bit big. I don't know. I might be able to use this one here. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, so this I went ahead and restarted. I got did reproportions, and that's where we're at. And the reason I started is because this is actually MDF. Not that I'm going to put this thing in the water, but it's actually not as strong as that 1/4 inch recycled pallet wood that I got. So
It is coming along quite well, Al.
thank you, Paul. Something I've been toying with is on the planking. Um, I went ahead and did planking with the laser, and I put 4 planks in there, like you can see. Okay,
Laser.
and set it in there. Okay. Now I need to fix these ribs that are in here. You can see that one's loose, so that they come up like this. That one probably needs to be straightened out or maybe even glued back there if I keep this. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do. Who just dropped into Discord? I got Discord going on there. I guess nobody did. It sounded like it. Maybe somebody dropped out. But anyway,
Hey,
um,
I gotta tell you, props to you because you've got not only do you have that little doll for size, comparison, you got that on a swivel. I love that little plate that you have there. Did you steal that from Nana's kitchen?
I think that was actually Mom's.
Really cool.
I think so.
Nice.
So,
Yeah.
and I ended up with it. I don't know. It might have been from Nana's kitchen.
Well,
The
either
only,
way, it's a good
huh?
idea. Either way,
Yeah,
it's a good idea.
yeah. And actually, that's one of the reasons I'm out here because I've got more room than I do on my desk inside. And even though I'm not at the bench that I normally at, the modeling bench, I'm over here on this thing. And anyway, we'll be doing a lot more here because summer's out now and it's not that cold here, and I can get the air conditioner to come on and cool the place. I've been cooling it now for a couple of days.
You are
But
not using individual planks to keep it more accurate.
right. No, I am. And that's where I'm going with this. Okay. I started looking at, I think this is a pre-manufactured plank. No, this is one I made. Um, and this one is too. Okay. So Peeper, for those that don't know Peeper is also on the stream, and Peeper has actually helmed it, actually steered it from back here. There's a little. Maybe I need to make a little Peeper, make him stand here, and till. But I am. So he kind of called my hand out on that, and I said, but Peeper, it's got 4 plank divisions there, which is what the Lady Washington has on it. Let me see if I can share. Let me find the image of the Lady Washington in the background, and that way we can see it, what it's supposed to look like. There actually is 4 planks there, John. Hold on, let me find this. Come on. LM. Lady, LightBurn, Lady, LAD, LA Hobby, Lady Washington. All right, let me share my screen. Now we'll probably get some type of echo, I bet you. Oh no, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the audio for the entire screen. Let's see. So here it is. That's the one I want. Oh wait, no, I want this one. Share it. Let's take this and move it over there. You guys should see those folders, correct? I'll take that as a yes.
No,
No.
You don't see the Lady Washington?
nope. You don't have it up on the screen.
Maybe I need to share. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You want me to tell you how to share the screen?
Paul, would you tell me how to share the screen? Is that better, Paul?
Yeah, that's better.
There you go. Now
There
you
you
see it. Yeah. And actually, I can see it too, really, now that I'm thinking about it. So this one here is the one I popped up. See, excuse me, it's got 4 planks, okay? And I'm sitting there looking. But anyway, it's got 4, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 planks right there. And then there's a bigger one here. And then back here it goes to 1 plank, and then up there's 3. So that's kind of where I'm working with. But what I am going to do, and I don't know, is that a hole right there? It looks like it. I am going to go ahead and make some planks and redo the starboard side with just planks and compare the two. So that's kind of what I'm going to do there. All right, let me go back to the live stream. The live stream, and I'm going to move the live stream over to here. There we go. Get it out of the way. That way I can manipulate it and stop sharing. All right, so there's. Oh no, I still need to do this for. I still need to do this for Twitch. I have to have it here. All right, so let's get rid of this. And this is a feature of EV that's messed up.
Hey Al.
But yeah. Hello, Greg. How are you?
Hey Greg.
All right. So to continue my comments or my thoughts, this is what I'm doing, guys. I'm taking and I'm cutting planks. All right. See that right there? So I'm going to cut planks. I've already cut a bunch of thin strips.
How are you building the figurehead?
Oh, the figurehead's already done, man. It's well oiled. Made one for
Hello
me.
John. Moohugs.
And you just set me on a squirrel. I'll be right back.
Oh, I don't think anybody did that. He did that on his own.
Hi Paul.
Hi, Greg. How are you?
Okay. So this is This is what the figurehead looks like. All right. Here's what I got.
Oh, nice.
And actually, it needs to be somewhere along that size right there, or smaller.
Gigantuan.
Yeah. So the details are going to have to be, I don't know, but this one, and this one's not finished yet. There's no eyes. There's no, facial features. Although she does look kind of pale there, to be honest with you. But I'll
Well,
eventually do this.
you'd be pale too if you were hanging off the front of a ship and getting hit with salt water.
Right? Right? Exactly. So she'll sit. Move this around.
You didn't hand carve it.
Negative. So this will sit like this right there. All right.
That's about the right size, isn't it?
Yeah, it kind of is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that'll sit there like that. I don't know. I'm kind of I'm not sure yet, but yeah, this is actually scale figure there.
Hey, I got to run, but I'll probably be back.
Okay, Paul. Take
All
care,
right.
See you
man.
later,
See you,
Paul.
Moohugs.
So, but what we're working on today is planks, guys. And I don't know what to. And I was going to ask Paul this, but he left too soon. Anyway, what type of wood should I use for the planks? Now, obviously, this is too big. This will only give me two of them, so I'm gonna have to cut this in half. Um, and I'm gonna have to rethink this. I'll have to cut planks that are exactly this size, guys, right there. Now, what I've got is a strip maker.
Looks like oak should be about 1/8.
Oak. Well, I'm glad you mentioned that because I have some oak right here, and that's the only thing I haven't done yet. But I need to slice this in half, which means, well, heck, let's cut a piece of this in half, basically, and then go from there. Because right now, I believe it's, where is this puppy here somewhere? 0.8 inches, and let me see how many of these I'm going to be able to get out of here. Let's see. Let me move this back. All right. So I'm going to measure the planks themselves. How big I've got them here.
You can only classify this as hand assembled.
0.3. It's hair pulled assembled. So that's 0.3. So if I were to do it 0.5, 0.25 would be maybe too small. Yeah, so I'm going to have to go with 0.3 on the size, which is that. Okay. So how many 0.3s can I get out of 0.91? Probably two, because of the curve of the board too. So I'm gonna cut this piece. I guess foot long. Let's see. Let me see what the total length of the ship is. It's about 24 inches. So So maybe if I can get, still that's long. Yeah, I'll have to cut this board in half. See if I can't slice it. All right, so I'm going to take and chop that thing with that right there. So let me get rid of some of this stuff here. Put a little person there. Move this stuff. See, even this would have to be cut. So put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Let's get rid of this. And let's just cut half of this thing. Let's just cut a 24-inch piece right there.
Chinook coming through this weekend. 100K wins and +3 here.
All right, I'm going to mute out while I cut this. Be right back, guys. All right, there's our 24-inch piece. Now comes the hard part, guys. You know what that is?
What's that?
Slicing that board in half.
Oh, like salami.
Right here. Oops.
Just get a cheese grater or a cheese
The
slicer
cheese grater.
or a cheese slicer.
+3 here as well.
You know, I wonder if I have 1/4-inch oak already cut. I don't think so. Here's what I've got.
Are you making a lap straight hole?
My what? I have no idea what that means, so I'm going to say no. I wanted to try to use some of this, but that's poplar. This here actually is oak, but it's too thin. Yeah, see all this. I think all this is oak. No, this isn't oak. And maybe this isn't oak either. No, it is. It is oak. But again, I'm pretty certain this is going to be too thin. Yeah, it's only 0.2, and I need...
Traditional boat building technique where longitudinal hull planks overlap at their edges, with the upper plank overlapping the lower one.
Are you talking
It should
about?
look like it, Greg, but I would make individual planks.
Are you talking about offset, or yeah, so that the creases aren't? I mean the edges, the end of the edges aren't at the end of the next one. Is that what you're talking about? A traditional boat building technique where longitudinal hull planks overlap at their edges. Overlap. I'm not understanding with the upper plank overlapping the lower one. Overlap. What I do know is that I've had a couple of people tell me that they double plank.
The look should be similar to a cedar-shaped roof.
Oh no, no, no. They they'll be beveled on the top side so that they're all flush with each other. Because if you notice, let's see, if you notice, let me get a better picture than that one there. I guess. Let me find an image of the side of the lady. That one, but that one's too far away. There's a better one that I've got that we can look at.
Aloha, good Kona coffee morning to you all.
Hey Jeff, how you doing? Here's, I don't know about this one. Here's this one. See, they're just all.
Hey Jeff.
They're just all put together, one on top of the other. They're not, and that one doesn't show it real well either. Let me see if I can find the one that I wanted to show you. It's similar to this one here. Here, this one. I say this one.
Hi John.
No, no, no. That's not it either. You know what? Hold on.
Al is owe you some money. Jeff.
Lady Washington. Washington.
For the stuff you made.
Restoration. Lady Washington Restoration. Grace Harbor. We'll talk about that later, Jeff. Okay. All good.
Hi Moohugs.
Here we go. This. Let's see. So.
Hi, I'm doing work. Sorry, taking a quiz. So I'm
So if
talking
you
to myself.
notice, see the planks just show up like this. So there's really like this one here. It really has a little bit of a hole down here. But anyway, see the planks right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, which tells me that I better have this higher than that. I don't know how far up that goes. So they're on top of each other. And
I just got through with breakfast.
And as you can see here, oh, there's actually like 2 planks there, isn't there? Well, glad you enjoyed your breakfast.
934 here am.
Yeah, see right here? There's actually 4 planks there. Well, 2 here, but there'll be another 2 here. And it does look like this is stacked up like 3 different pieces. So I may be rethinking this part there too. And then there's that piece that I've got strung out there, and this one here. So see, they're butted up against each other.
All I see is wood.
See right here, you can see it real well too. They're one on top of each other. But what I was told is to bevel the top part, and they'll fit a lot better. And then of course
Did you move
I'll
your
sand it
clock
down.
a dead?
Yes, I did. Unlike in the summer, in the fall. Huh, so you guys couldn't see any of this that I'm showing you. Only Discord could.
Who, me?
Yeah, hold on a second. Yep. I'll do this again. Let me share the entire screen. I'll share this one.
No.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. All I see is wood. Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize it. Yeah, here we go. Let me maximize this. There we go. See, they're just stacked
They
up.
don't do that here like Arizona.
See, they're just stacked
Typical
up
Al.
on top of each
Too
other.
much technology.
See, they're just stacked up on each other. Even though that you don't see it, but they're just one on top of the other. There's 4 there, and that's all I'm going to go with. If I have to, I'll cut little piece at the bottom one or something. But I think I'm gonna just do the 4 right now. But anyway, let's go back to the wood. I'm gonna see if I can cut some 1/4-inch wood so that I can get 1/4-inch width out of those and go from there. So the first thing I'm gonna have to do is convert this thing over.
I just learned something.
You just
The
learned
13th century is known as Middle English.
the what?
The 13th century is known as Middle English.
Middle English. The Middle English period. All right. See, it would be so much easier if I were to cut this. And we might still. All right, let me take this thing off. So what this is a I can cut a strip on here, and I can cut it like really, really thin, and I have been. This is cedar, and look how thin this is. This one's a little thicker. I was playing with the sizes. See, this one's really thin right here. But anyway, I was playing with the cedar. Oh my God, it smelled so good, guys. Holy moly. Guacamole. And it's not too bad to put it on here.
Middle Ages. Middle English, I guess. Should be wearing a respirator with cedar. Carcinogenic.
Oh yeah. And I did. And I will be wearing a respirator, by the way. Trying to find something to cut. Can't remember which one it was that I used last. It wasn't these. Basically, it was a deal that I had here like this. I just can't find it. But that's not a surprise. Wait. There it is. All right.
The cheese slicer.
There we go. All right, let me clear that off.
I will be right back. I will be AFK and I'm covering my screen.
Eh?
AFK. I'm covering my screen.
Okay. This is a not a professional establishment
Look,
here.
this is a quality stream. Very quality.
Ironically, the it looks identical to a yellow sticky note.
Isn't that ironic?
Nothing wrong with that. All right. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to change this camera angle because that's not gonna work for me either. It's gonna have to be like this, maybe. Oh, there we go. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see. Is that gonna work there? Yeah. See, that'll go through there like that. But I've got to make sure that it's properly aligned. Oh, and I need the piece of wood, the size that I want. And I said this would be a perfect size. Let me gauge this and I'll use it. No, I said I needed 0.3, right? This is 0.39. 0.2. I may have to wing it. How much is this? 0.39. See, I don't have anything that's the same. 0.38. Nope. 0.30. There we are, right there. That's what I need. So that goes on there like this. There's my distance. and then I'll crank it down. Maybe. I just don't want it to move on me, right? All right, so there's my back drop. It's going to be a little thinner, but that's okay, I think. And we're going to have to go as high as possible on this thing. Oh, that's sitting at about 2 inches. How big is this? I might have to trim this down a little bit. So this is 5 inches. So this has to be at least 2.5. Man. Right, let me try this real quick. Oh, no power, of course. Why would I have power?
Just proving that it's a quality stream.
Huh?
You're just proving how much of a quality stream it is.
Okay, does this
Don't worry
thing
about it.
does this thing clamp down on the noise? That means I better mute out, huh?
That would be a no.
Okay, I'll mute out.
Oh my God, I'm deaf in one ear. Not that I wasn't deaf already. Jeez, that was awful. Terrible, terrible.
All right, it's muted out.
Let's see.
All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this thing in half and run it through 4 times. Woo! And I'm going to open the garage door. Woo-wee! There's definitely a lot of smoke in here. I certainly don't want to be breathing it. Definitely not good. All right, so I guess I'll cut this thing in half and then run it back through again and just have 12-inch 12-inch planks. Let me just split it in half. It is 25, so that is 12.5. And let's cut there. 12.5. All right, let's put this back on. Muting out again. All right, close enough. I guess no sense in taking this stuff off. I should have gotten some 1/4 inch. I should have gotten some, but it's 0.3. It's not even 1/4 inch. Oh, excuse me. And yeah, you're right, John. I should have a feather board on there. My poor saw is not the best in the world. These aren't standard. They're real weird. But anyway, now I've got to take and clean that up a little bit. And I think I can do it. I don't know. They might be too short. I was going to say, I think I can do it through the planer. So that, I don't know how good that's going to be, but see, that'll be the size. Let me check this now. See how bad they are. That's 0.34 there, which is good, but here it's too small. It's 0.25. So I'm going to have to. I might have done better with 0.25, but I definitely have to at least make it smaller, make it even, right? So, and I don't know. I hope that'll go through the planer without kicking back and doing all sorts of weird things. But we're gonna try it. So I had the question of why do you have mannequin legs? I guess you saw him back there. I thought Batman was protecting him back here
Because he lost the torso?
because the top part ran away with another pair of legs.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. So let me move this over. And by the way, that's the first time I have cut or planed down like that oak on this thing. How am I going to do this? This is going to be interesting. Let's move this over. You know, that look like oak to you? We have 1/4 inch here, but it's not perfect. So yeah, this is smaller and such, so it's not gonna. Yeah, this is all wonky. 23 there.
Wonky oak.
Wonky oak, yes. look at how much dust this is. Get that out of the way. Wow. Amazing. All right, so this is going to
Nice.
open up like this. I think this will open up like this, guys.
I like that standing.
I don't know which way it goes down. I guess it goes down this way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Crap. It was crunching on that. There we go. Yeah, I gotta open this back up again. Here we go. All right. Now this is the business.
That's a wild contraption.
Hey, it works. It works. Yeah. I got this here, sander here. I can still access it when it's standing up. I got drum sander over there, or whatever you want to call that, and the planer at the end. So yeah. This is a Matthew Peach design, by the way. Yeah, it's a Matthew Beach design. Oh, sorry. Sounds like there's something stuck in there. All right, let's put this on.
I have real ass from Busy Swamp.
And Matthew's got some good stuff, and Izzy does too. Yeah, it is. It's supposed to have a hydraulic deal there, you know, like a trunk's got. I never got one. Yeah, it is. It is space saving. All right. Front again, Jeff. So I think I got a couple of them that are pretty close to being that 3.0. I just go with that. That's probably going to be good. It doesn't matter that they're not perfect like this, since basically I'm going to slice them this way. I think that'll be good. Or I'm going to try to slice them that way. So that's the next part. See, this one is way too thin on this end, so I can't use this. All right, so with all that being said, now this needs to go back up. And it's very important that I put my cords back up right the way they're supposed to be. So, basically, so the cords don't conflict
1966 convertible Mustang.
I know, Jeff. It's red. I love it. Maybe this summer I can work on this thing, like I've been saying for the last 10 years. Yep. Mine's a 289 with a C4. Well, the C4 is on the side. Okay. Let me mute out again. The answer to your question, Jeff, is I still think this is a little thick right here, but and see, that was at the end. I'm going to try to cut them just a little bit thinner, but I think that's probably going to be probably close. I'm pretty certain it's less than the thickness of the existing planks that I got, which they're not. These are these are 0.6, and hey, that's 0.6 also. Let me look at the millimeters. This is 1.5 millimeters, and this is 1.4 millimeters. No, the bandsaw is too rough on it. This actually isn't going to be bad, even though it looks like that, because it'll be like that. Now, what I am going to do is every time I cut one of these, see that cut pretty good, I'm going to take and sand it down real quick. And I need to set it up right there. Here we go. So I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to do this, move this, where I get back and forth without having to go around. So all I got to do is just do that, just to smooth it out just a little bit. So on this side where I just cut, I want to make sure it's as smooth as possible, right? Without rounding it out. So if I was smart, I would do this and bevel that side there like that. And let's try to cut this, and I'll show you why. All right. Let me mute out and cut that. And I'm going to take a quick break here in a second, but let's do that first. All right. So, and by all means, if there's anybody out there that knows what they're doing, because I certainly don't, feel free to interject, guys. It won't hurt my feelings. I am in by no way, shape, or form any type of expert, woodworking or otherwise. I'm just a jack of all trades, master of none, better than most. All right, so there we go. All right, let me go ahead. Did I mute out? I'm lost now. Let me find this. Okay.
You have not muted.
Right. All right. And Enchev, how long are you going to be on this evening?
I barely have 1:30. I'll be on my way.
Okay. Well, after I get tired of doing this, I'll go ahead and play some Ark Ascended, and we may just go cave visiting tonight on Astreos. Anyway, but I'm still not out of wind. I do need to take a break. I'm going to cut this one little plank, and then go take a break. But, be right back. I mean, I'm going to cut. Bye. All right, so here's what I'm seeing. Okay, the they told me to chamfer the top part like this. All right, so technically it would have to be like this. So I'm chamfering it on the wrong side because this one came. This one came up, okay, like that. So I think I need to do it the other way so I can put this in. Because what they were telling me is if I have it if I have it beveled like that on the top part, when I go to put the next one in, it fits a lot better, and you can get it a lot tighter, and then I guess the seam is a lot better than if they were like this, which even that would be okay.
Looks the same to me, just like the side.
Thanks, Jeff. I'm cutting the 1/4 inch planks is what I'm doing. Let's see. Use a sanding disc. Well, I'm using, and I may still sand it afterwards. Okay. I'm just trying to mill the wood as I go along. Okay. The bandsaw is too rough. Like I said, I've tried that and not accurate enough. This is the best way that I found to do it. I've been working with this for a couple of days now, and this is what I've been seeing people do. Let's see what else you said. You can cut a piece of 1x and cut the sides and use them. Yeah, but I need to make it a 1/4 inch. Okay. You just cut off parts 3/4 wood, then I cut the tongue and groove parts. Okay, yeah, but I'm not tongue and grooving. I'm just um, what did I say? Beveling that side. That's right. It looks the same to you, but it doesn't to me. But anyway, that's what I'm doing. These will probably still be okay. I just am gonna pay attention to what I'm doing. So this is inside, therefore that's the top part. So I guess what I'm saying is when I go over to there to sand it, I need to sand it and then put that part down. So let's try that. And this actually worked out real well, cut really nice. So I don't even have to worry about it being dark. It's okay. Everyone can be quiet. I'll make the noise, and I'm going to mute out again, guys. But before I do, I'm going to take a quick break. So I just muted out, and Moohugs can talk if she
Wake up
wants.
and smell ALS sawdust.
Anyway, be right back.
Sure, I can talk. Just found out some wild stuff. So I'm taking a class on linguistics, and those of you who have small children or grandchildren that are small, and you've always wondered, why do they always repeat the same question over and over again? According to what I'm reading, children, when they're doing that, is because they're testing out a hypothesis. They're asking a question to see if you're going to give them the same answer or something like it. And they're learning how to speak at this point. They're seeing what your answer is and they're applying it to their question. So the answer, or I should say the example that is in the reading that I have is the kid is asking his mom, "What are you doing?" The mom is washing the dishes. And every time the mom is washing the dishes, the kid asks, "What are you doing?" The mom says, "I'm washing the dishes." And this goes on for some time. And then one night, the kid looks at his younger sister and he goes, "Mom is washing the dishes," instead of asking mom, "What are you doing?" And I just think that's fascinating. So that's one thing I learned. I think I also told you guys this. Also, children who are learning to speak and they're listening to languages. I'm sorry, somebody's building something. When children are learning to speak, I'm digitizing old slides my mother took. Oh, that's nice. That's really cool, Greg. So when kids are learning to speak, this is fascinating. They can learn two languages at once. And if you speak one language and the other person, your partner, speaks a different language to the child when they still haven't learned either language, they can tell the difference between the two languages. They can decipher those sounds and know which language is which. And later, as they're learning, they can also tell which language you're speaking by the way you form your mouth and when you're speaking. What is Jeff saying? Oh, Jeff, you have a whole bunch of emojis. What is this? You have a spoon, a knife, fork, a vase, and a jar. I'm not sure what that means. Are you going to pickle something? So that's what I've been learning, and I'm glad to pass that on to you. I wonder what they're building across the street. Jeff, what is your emojis mean? You're gonna go eat? Maybe he went to eat. Okay. So it is a wonderful day. It stopped raining. It was raining earlier. It's still kind of cloudy. The lizards have stopped fighting. They've run off. I had to like knock a lizard off the screen because one of my cats decided to climb up the screen and got caught. He couldn't get down. And I think like in about 10 minutes, as soon as Gilbert comes back, I'm gonna take a break and go get some UV exposure because you know I hate being indoors as you can tell. I'm sitting here in a tank top and it's like 90 degrees out or something. What is the temperature? Let's find out. Jeff is quiet, yes, but he hasn't explained what his emojis mean. Hey, Jim. All right, let's see what the temperature is. Or at least the UV index.
I'm Aloha. Hi, Jeff.
Is that what that means? No, I don't think so. I was trying to get Jeff to tell me what the emojis mean. I asked him if he was pickling
Hi,
something.
Archie.
So I lost my glasses. Where did I put? There, no, can't see
They're
them.
on the table.
What table?
The other table, not that one. The one before where you were doing stuff before with the lady Washington's app. I think that's where you took your glasses off to put your mask on and stuff.
Yes, when they used to be on.
I don't see them.
Because you need your glasses to find your glasses.
Phone is a problem child.
Right.
Jim, hello.
Check it out, sis. I'll show you. I'll show you where they're at.
Did you find them?
Yeah, I did.
Where were they? In the garbage?
No, they're right there.
By the mannequin. I would never have found them.
Well, I did. Actually, they're all dusty, so.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I was telling everybody that I'm going to go take a break right now. I'm going to go outside and get some UV index on my skin for a little bit.
I saw them last week.
Okay. Go ahead.
And I'll be back in a few minutes.
Go ahead and do what you need to do. I'll go ahead and make
Yeah,
this.
I'm just going to not log out. I'm just going to
The last place you looked.
Okay.
put my sticky note of
There you go.
AFK on here, and I'll be back.
Yeah. All right. Moohugs has got that expensive screen blanker
Yes.
dude there.
Yes.
Yeah,
They
and
should write
they
on it.
always are. They always are in the last place we look.
You know what? Let me write on it. Let me see. I'll write it on it.
Yes, Jim. They are. They are there.
Let's see if this works. Oh no, it's too big.
And Jeff, the answer to your question is no. Tell us about these emojis, Jeff, that you're talking about
I
there.
had a set and found them. You know where they were. On my head, haha.
Exactly. That's pretty good, sis. There you go.
Let me see. Hold on.
They need to be smaller.
Yeah, I need to make them smaller. Oh my gosh, they're like tiny.
We are too much help.
All right. Let me set this back then. to here. And I'll go ahead and cut some more of these. This will work. I just need to figure out. See, this is the side I'm cutting on. I'm using a
Alright, so
180 saw blade, and it's a lot smoother. So so I think what I need to do is bevel the side and then put it up. See, it's going to be beveled this way, so it's going to be like that. I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and bevel this real quick. Let me put on my headgear. Hey, I like that AFK. And the
quality.
white part stands for Kilroy.
There you go.
Yeah, you get the rest.
Perfect me.
Yep. Okay, Jeff. All right, guys, I'm moving out. And you are, Jim. Just the fact that you're here, Jim, is all I need. All I need is the air that you breathe and to love me. Anyway, I'll be right back. right, let me unmute MChav over here. Okay. So here's what I've got going on now. Let me bring this over here. So I've cut these, all right, and the bevel goes to the top. So see, they look like they have a line in between them, don't they? Which I don't know. I guess you can't really see, but that's the way they need to go from what I'm being told. And this is from people that know how to make, boats, right? So the bevel's at the top like this, all right, all the way across on all of them. And what I want to see is how that compares to what I have cut. And it's actually a little bit less than what I have. So I don't know what I'm going to do at this point. Let me, the solution is to cut another piece of oak that's a little bit thicker, and I may be doing that. So this might take a little bit of time to do, right? I wish it was as easy as just making strips. Just so I'm not walking in it, right? All right, so this is what we're looking at here. So these planks really need to be able to go right here like that. And of course it probably break since it's not, so I'm not going to force it. So I guess they'll go there like that. Now I'm going to use a piece of tape to hold them. Yeah, I thought about doing the dash out of wood, but I'm not that skilled. Let's see if I can do this. I'm just wanting to hold this together, just like this. Yeah, that ain't gonna work either. Yeah, I guess it doesn't have to. Yeah. I guess it doesn't have to be all the way around it. I'm gonna cut that off here in a second. Oh, I've been practicing since I was 18 years old on that Mustang. Maybe in the summer, guys. Maybe in the summer. So see, they're still a little bit too small, but I'm going to see what it looks like in there because I think I can compensate a little bit. See, I can make these a little shorter and have it sit like that. Yeah, this is going to be fun too. Yeah, I almost wish they were a little bit wider, man. Almost wish they were a little bit wider. Let me see how big these are again. And I like the way this thing, when you do like this, it actually, here, I'm going to turn it off. It actually turns itself on. Look at that. Look at that. All right, what was that now? It's probably so small though that I won't be able to do that. I'm gonna say no, you know. But anyway, let's see how big this is again. See, 7.6 millimeters, and the whole thing is 31 and a half. And this is 34. All right, time to look at some pictures. Where is this? There we go. All right, let me move this over here. First I need to add this. Oh wait, there we go. Yeah, I didn't need to do that. I could do this. No. Yeah, I guess Chav, you can see it there, right? Kinda.
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, here, let me. All right, so. See, that's what I'm trying to do right there, that area right there. So I'm going to have to bend all these in the front, and then probably the last one probably is going to, I was going to say, it's probably going to be more narrow here. And it's not on mine, actually. I'm going to have to look a little more into this. It might be just the angle of it. Let's see. Let's see if we can find something else. Did I have the restoration page on here? Let me look. No, I didn't. Oh, yeah, here it is. Here's a restoration page. No, it's straight across. It's straight across. Maybe a little bit, but it's pretty much straight across. It actually looks like that bottom piece needs to go up a little bit, actually. So maybe I need to raise that bottom piece up a little bit. Let's see if we can see what this yellow piece looks like on the inside, which is actually this one, but in the front. That's the, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And there's the two planks on the
Hey,
top.
what's up? I am MJAAOK.
Welcome back. Figure the more I look at it,
Stop looking at it. It's fine.
right? Hey, I just realized something. You see that space right there?
No, we can't see what you're pointing to.
Yeah, window or doorway.
Oh, right here. Right here. You see that, sis?
Where the bucket is, or the part where it's open to the bottom where you can go up.
Yeah, it's open to the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that right there.
Uh
That
huh.
space in there. How far? Now, this is back here where it starts to go back up, but I wonder if this is in the front also. I haven't seen it in the front.
I think it's only on the sides. Wasn't
On the
that what
sides to
people
the
people
back.
was talking about?
Yeah, on the sides to the back.
Yeah.
But I don't know if there's actually see that there's a hole there, right? But I don't know if it's because there's a missing plank or what. But
I think it's done on purpose, like for the. Didn't he say something about the water to go out or something?
right, right.
So like when it splashes and the waves come in.
Well, I wish he was here.
Well, okay.
But see right there, I don't know where
Yeah.
that's at, but that I think is the deck where it's turning to the front part of it. See how it's angled right here? So I
No
think
tell.
that's the
Not
front
yes.
part, but I don't know.
No, can't tell. Yeah. Without a point of
Yeah,
reference, it's a guess.
yeah.
Look, do your best, and that's all you can do.
Let's see, there's 4 planks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there is what looks like a small gap down here.
No, but look, there's that gap. No, that's not what you're looking at. Look behind that, right there. See,
This is
there's
a
the
big
hole.
this is a big hole, yes. Agreed.
That's
But
what you're looking at.
this is right here where you have that little deck and then it goes up to the
I think that's where the bucket is, next to that.
You think so?
Yes.
See, I
It's
didn't
not
see
a
it.
little hole. It's a big hole. It's just where your angle from the
Yeah.
camera is being
Yeah.
taken.
Here
It's
we go.
small.
Here we go. This is the front, and it looks like there is a little gap right there.
Okay. There you go. You've answered your question.
But I'm still not convinced.
Some people just can't be convinced.
Yeah, those holes are there to let the water out and to shoot the cannons out of. But now I don't.
No, I thought the cannon spaces were higher up.
Road trip.
Right? Okay, that's it. Vehicle in the road. Um. Okay. All right. Let me stop sharing. Of course, it's gonna go dark. Oh, it didn't. It went over to that, but I bet it'll come back up. Maybe not. Yeah. See, that is Edie Mux doing that, guys. That is Edie Mux. Remove from scene. All right. So what I'm toiling with now is that distance right there. Which I think needs to be this distance right here, which is about, I'm going to call it about half a plank smaller. So yeah, I think I like that. I think that'll be good. I'll just have to trim down these ribs that are sticking up. So then that's this side that we need to butcher up. Let me pull this stuff down. What is this? Oh yeah, the lady. The lady. $15.9. I bet I can't split that evenly down the middle. But I would need double that, right? But I guess the thing is to go ahead and steam bend this stuff and make it wrap around and then come back. But I need to take all this off here, which is what I'm doing right now. Because I don't want to tear this side up yet until I've got this one going. And see, this all needs to be replaced here. So let's see what we got here.
Be right back.
Yeah, doesn't matter if this breaks because this is too narrow. That was my original. That was my original right there. That was the front part, and it got replaced by this here. I got the wrong one. There we go. Now, so this here is this here. Okay, look at the difference in that. That one there to that one there. And that's why I started using the color guys so that we can actually see it. So there's that piece. Huh? Well, thank you. This is the one here that I need to formulate now, and this one's got to go like this and like this. So really, I just need to work with this piece right here. And I'm going to have to tear it apart a little bit more. Which means I'm going to have to take this off. But I used hot glue on this, so it'll come right off. And there's a reason why I use hot glue, and this is the reason why. The hot glue comes off really easy. That other side is actually glued on this one here. I hope there's not too much glare with that right there. Okay. All right, so let's take this one off also. And about the only thing that'll be worth anything are these little deals here. Because eventually this will get this on top of it like that. On the inside, right? Like that. Which is kind of like the extension of the ribs coming up. So let's just do that. I'm going to have to trim these because this here, this is actually still a little high over here. So basically it's going to be trimmed with the deck. And if we put this on here, when we trim it with the deck, see that'll actually be the perfect size right there. So I definitely got to trim this down some more. So that this will sit flush with that right there like that. All right, I got to get something to trim these then. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try these right here, and then I'll go get the better ones. We'll see. If not, I'll just use the. No, see that works just fine. I was going to say I would use the Dremel. How you doing, Chris? Good to see you, man. Yeah, and I may use the Dremel anyway. Yeah, let me get it set up. What are you working on, Chris? Ryan hasn't come by here to mess with the bot today. I thought he was from a comment he made yesterday. All right, let me do this. Is that too loud?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I don't hear it.
Jeff is
I
deaf.
can tell you.
And Jeff is deaf. All right, I'm muting out, guys.
Thank you. I'm moving.
Yeah, I think Moohugs is AFK.
Yeah.
All right, so I cut these ribs so that this piece will sit flatly like that, and I got to make sure, see, because up here in the front they're not, but I think it should go up in the front a little bit, so that'll go there, and looks like this one's a little high. But my point for doing this is to drop this here, so that'll sit like this, and then I'll have to bring that yellow piece down to the bottom there. And then this will have to sit squarely, basically. So something like that. So I guess the next thing is to put this piece in here. And if you notice,
it's raining, so I have to move inside.
this piece is coming from right there, so I have to put it the same spot as the other one.
Nice and misty.
But this one's gotta go off again. And I got a sneaky feeling that I'm going to have to do this. In other words, put this here, pin it, 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 etc., etc., etc. I don't have a pinning jig.
That's so it bends, right?
Huh?
That's so it will bend.
Well, most people use pins in them. They'll put like a 1/4 inch and then just pin it, pin it, pin it, pin it. But I don't know. The way I've got it, I just took and I glued it, and then I wrapped it around like this, so it would hold round. I still need to probably fix the piece in the center right there. I don't know. You can't see it probably. Or actually steam it to where it's like this. Because see, I did this one and let it dry, and you know, I could do the same thing with this. I just need to wet it and form it, and then form it. The nice thing though is, you know, I wonder if it'd be just as easy just to wrap it around. No, it'd still be off a little bit. But anyway, all right. Let me change this piece out here. And I don't have it here. I've got it inside, but I'll go get it. So let's go ahead and take this off. And I guess I can just cut without slicing my fingers, or break this off. It doesn't really even matter, because this is broken anyway there. So all this can go away. And I know some of these really need to be sturdied up too, so, but I think one thing at a time. this one here will really cut it nicely. If I was left-handed, this would be ideal. There we go. Yeah, and I need to make sure this doesn't move also. It's glued up at top, but not at the bottom. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop some glue on the inside and put a clamp on it. Hopefully I can clamp it. Where's my glue? Yeah, I thought I'd have to get through there. Let me see how I'm going to clamp this first. Actually, probably don't even need to clamp it.
Well, those wheels are not tight bond. Oh, I invited somebody. I heard somebody come in. I invited a bunch of people.
Hello there.
Hey, how you doing? All right. Back to the building. That's what I'm up to, man. That's what I'm up to. Huh? Woohoo! Congratulations. I had total um, confidence that you would. I'm sorry, what? Negative. No, it's just going to be a dust collector. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh well. And really, it's been a dust collector for like 5 years. And I guess that'll dry there. Trying to get the extra off. All right, let me go ahead and go inside. We'll take a quickie break again. Go inside, get that piece, and come back in. Let me mute out Discord and mute this out.
I'm still AFK.
Okay, I'm back. Unmute Discord. There we go. And looks like he left. He just came to tell us that he passed all his classes and then he booked. Oh well. Congrats.
That was wonderful. Congratulations to him.
Well, he's gone already. So. All right. So
Maybe
I
he'll watch
just,
this later and hear it.
yeah, yeah. I want to make sure this is the one that I need, and I'm not certain. I'm not certain if it is or not. Yeah, it looks like the same size. I just haven't painted it yet. Actually, it looks a little shorter. Hmm. I thought I had painted them all, and I thought I brought it in, but this is curious. I've got this already, and I just want to compare it. But see, this is an oak. This is, I don't know what this is. But ironically, it's a little bit tinier, just a smidgen, but really you could say that that's the same. Yeah, I guess so. But I've got this, which, you see the grain? See how the grain looks on this? There's no grain here. So, and it is a little wider than that. So really that
Make your
won't
own
be a
grain.
big deal. Huh? What?
Make your own grain. Either paint it on or
Yeah, I
do
could do that.
something
Yeah,
creative. Yeah.
certainly, certainly. Yes, yes. Yeah. So let me just see. See, this needs to go all the way to here, right here. Ah, all right. That's- and that goes to about right there. And this goes to, oh, just that much shorter for some reason. Some reason. But that's where it needs to go. I wonder why this one's a little shorter. And I'm not worried about it because I can always just glue another little piece on there and it'll look just like it normally would. Eventually it'll have another piece back here like that it'll need to butt up against. And I bet I'll have to do the same thing for this side too. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. And hold that there. And I'll be right back with another little clamp. Yeah, I think I'm gonna close this garage door now. All right. Now the air will stay in here, and that looks a little better, doesn't it? Doesn't have that light in the background. All right. So this right here is what I hope that'll help me to hold this. Oh, this one's loose too. Let's see if we stick this in here like this. And like this. Nope. Like this. How about if we do this? Yeah. So that holds it there nicely at that point. I just have to make sure it's the same exact spot as on the other side. $28.8. Let's see this side. Whoa. 28.8 is right there. Right there. All right. Make sure it's a 28.8. Close enough. Close enough. All right, because that's the top of the deck right there. I'm just curious. 28.8. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. So I can take, man, I can really tell how bad these ribs are on this side. I'm gonna have to relook at the rib situation. I know I'm missing one right here anyway, so that'll have to be redone. And some of these just aren't coming out far enough, like this one. But I think what I'll do is I'll just cut a little sliver and then just make it right. I don't know. Okay. So let's make sure again. 28.8, 28.8, 28.8. Okay. All right. So let's get some glue on this. And put a little glue here. I've got to open it up though. The next spot it's going to glue. This is the next spot it's going to glue at. Probably should have put the glue on first, huh? But maybe it'll draw it up in there through capillary action. Bienvenidos a Storm vs. Shadow. Storm versus Shadow! Over on Twitch, guys. I'm sitting here looking at this here. Ah! Yeah, if you guys wouldn't mind, don't forget the... no sound, huh? Chris, are you still there? Maybe I didn't have any sound. Do I not have any sound now? But anyway...
I can hear you in Discord. Let me try to check the channel.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear it too. Oil those wheels, Al, not tight bond. I guess whenever it was, I was moving something around, right? I was just admiring the thumbs up, guys. Thank you for the thumbs up. Is speech chat not on? Is that? I haven't heard it in a while.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess so. There it is. Nice. I like that. Nice. Thanks, Jeff. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this thing. I know I should have probably painted it already, right? But I'm going to go ahead and paint it because I painted the other side. So, and I'm just going to do it like this.
Cooler Rama thumbs up.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's just move that over so I don't drop it. And I'm assuming that that's the same color as this, and it is. So let's just paint this thing.
Make a pirate ship.
Well, I could make it the HMS Interceptor. I'm going to just go around this, though. I'm not going to paint up to it. And I'll paint it when I take that clamp off. To be honest, it was supposed.
Blackbeard's ship, the Black Pearl.
The HMS Interceptor. Oh, and I needed to glue this in the front too. Before I forget, let's do the front.
I love pirates.
Arg. And it does look like I'll have to redo this one too. On this side, I'm gonna have to raise it up a little bit because I put this level with the deck. So
Looking good.
thank you. Come on. Again, it has to be open. Oops.
Hey Moohugs, you can crochet a pirate flag for the ship, LOL.
A micro.
That's an idea. Wow,
It is.
yeah, I never thought of that. I'm
That's a
here,
good
but
idea.
I'm like, I'm cleaning. I'm sorry. You know,
That's a good
I'm
idea.
just
You gotta
cleaning
use
is a good idea too.
see,
Got to do what?
use floss to crochet it, so it's micro size.
Oh, floss. I got you.
Yes, actually, there is yeah, there is that stuff that's really tiny. I think you use 00 and something. Yeah, it goes down into the knots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait to do the front end of this thing till it's dry.
You should use Gorilla Glue instead of Tide Bond only because Tide Bond shows up too much.
I really don't like Gorilla Glue. It fizzes too much. And sorry, I left it on here. It needed to be over here somewhere. Nope, not there. And chat. That's what we have to tame. A couple of those to go underwater. That's
Yeah, it has like
Get a
3
small
eyes.
raiders flag that will work, LOL.
but
3 sides.
but remind me, we got to tame turtles, okay?
I haven't seen one yet.
Oh, I have.
Go Raiders Goo.
Let's see, where we at? There, right? Where is it?
Hey, Al, you should have built that in a bottle, LOL.
Where is this? Oh, here we go. Here. There's the live stream. I know, guy, but yeah, this is as good as it's gonna get, man, and it's not very good. but I'll give it my best. I got to redo this, and we're gonna redo it with real planks, okay? and that's what I'm working on. I'm working on getting the other side, that other line there. But I want to paint this first. What do you got working, Guy? Any projects? Any hashtag unfinished projects? John, are you still around? I'll take that. I'll take that as a no, but that's okay.
Well, brother,
Oh, he is. He is. Oh no, that was Guy. Cool. Cool.
listen, bro, I gotta go.
All right, sis, you want to say goodbye or not?
Sure. We'll say
All right,
goodbye to
there you go.
everybody. Goodbye.
Live
Live long and
long,
prosper.
live long and
Bye,
prosper.
Ancha.
Moohugs.
Have fun tonight. Thank you. You too. Bye.
Yeah, spring break for me tomorrow. Rub it in, rub it in.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and rub it in. Everybody else has to work. Hush.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you later, Moohugs. Come on, drop out of there. See, I think. Oh, there we go. All right. All right. What type of knickknacks, Guy?
By Moohugs. Fidgets and dragons for the kids.
Oh, oh yeah, fidgets are really popular. I like them. Fidget spinners. Yeah, and what kid doesn't love a good dragon, right? I got a dragon that I 3D printed a long time ago in a land far, far away, and I still haven't put it together. Oh, I still got to get this thing from the bottom too, or I forget. Yeah. I'll definitely have to touch the spot where the clamps are at later. Let it dry, I guess. in about an hour maybe.
Going to eat. Saw you were on and thought I'd throw a like your way and support you that way.
Well, thank you so much.
Back in if you're still on.
All right, thank you so much.
Force be with you.
I appreciate it. Indeed, may the force be with you. As you know, I love all science fiction, Guy.
Anytime.
All right, let me get rid of this ink. I'll put it back in, and then I'm going to go wash this thing out. Okay, make sure that's off also. All right, let me go. I'll be right back. In fact, let me see. Can I put a be right back up? Let's see. Banner. Ticker. Simple ticker, huh? Let's see. How do we edit this? Edit. Be right back. Can I change the size? I guess not. All right. Nope, it didn't change it. Now let's create one. Be right back. All right, be right back. In fact, I'm going to mute out. All right, welcome back to the menagerie. And I think that's, I need to let that dry for sure, and then I need to fix these ribs. That one needs to go right there. So I need to fix this and make it do that. Yeah. All right. And that's where I had this one. I forgot to clean it off. There we go. Little pieces of hot glue, which is what I used because I knew I would be taking it apart. Yeah, and I'll have to just shim those up a little bit. All right. And of course, I'm getting paint all over my hands. So let's see. So that needs to go there for sure. And then I'll have to work a little bit with this in here to straighten that line out. But that one has to go there. So I guess this time I'll put the glue on the inside. Just a little bit. And I guess let's grab another one of these and let it sit there. And I'll just grab it right there like that. Yeah, I wish I didn't have this here, but I've really glued this into place pretty well now. So I'll have to be doing some surgery on this right here. But that's okay. That's all right. What I want to do is I want to compare this side, the way it looks, to this side, because this side is going to get all these planks. And I don't think I'm going to go ahead and bend them, but I don't think I'm going to. I forgot, lost my train of thought. What don't I think I'm? Oh, I don't think I'm going to double plank this unless I absolutely have to. I'm going to read up some more on it and see um, why people double plank. But oh, and this actually looks like it's like that back here. It looks like I might need to trim it and readjust it later. Again, this has got hot glue, so it'll be easy to do. I'm glad I did this one straight. All right, so for right now, that's going to have to dry. I guess I did want to take a photo for the next time. I guess I did this so we can just put that there. Let me reach underneath this and hold this thing in place. All right, and I'm just going to put this here like this to simulate what the planks are going to look like. This looks, let's see, did I put them upside down? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So this is going to simulate what it's going to look like. Yeah, see. And I'll put them in there one at a time so that they actually fit better. And then I'll drop this piece over it. Then I'll drop this piece over that, and it'll sit like that. And this piece will be here, and then this piece, and then this piece will be here. So this one sits here. This is this piece. And this isn't sitting perfect here. I probably should glue this stuff, but all right. So that's what it's starting to look like there. And yeah, this will go back. This will go back a little bit back. I think I've got it on the desk. The back piece that goes back here. Which is going to be something like this, but flexible to where it'll wrap around. So it won't have this part here. This will actually be that right there. Yeah, let me go get so I can get a photo of that. I'll be right back. let's just photo op it. Twenty photos. I ought to have enough photos for the next stream. Anyway, well, and I guess I better take a photo of the planks, huh? I'll show Peeper, see what he says. So it is 5:30. I think I'm gonna cut out, guys. Let's see what we got over on Twitch. That's what we're gonna go to. Hey, you're not streaming, are you, Chuck? All right. Well, that's what I'm gonna do. Here we go. Here we go. One viewer. All right. Did it rain? Did it not rain? Oh, right now. We got two people over here. Woohoo! All right, guys. I'm gonna kill the stream here. You guys have a great one. Live long and prosper, folks. No matter what you do it just for fun. We'll catch you later. Thank you so much for being here, every one of you.